You want answers?
I think I'm entitled to.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth.
Well, everyone, welcome back to the Prepared Mind channel. It is Friday. That means this afternoon is the Friday free-for-all, but right now it's 0 dark 30. And I've blasted out of the bunker, heading into the darkness of night, searching for answers. Well, boy, I tell you what, the search is on. But I think we all know the answer, the fix. It's going to be rough, folks. Times are tough, and they're going to make them tougher. And I'll tell you what, that's going to cause it to hit the fan even worse. Now, in the world of politics, Biden's numbers amongst Democrat women, his approval numbers, is the lowest since 2004. I find that hard to believe. I really do. Because in 2004, they had John F. Kerry, effete Democrat, Senator Snob. Ask me, how could Biden not be lower than that? He's older, grislier, nastier, and times are far, far worse. Far worse. But you know, Hakeem Jeffries, leader of the Democrat Party in the Congress, Hakeem Jeffries says the Democrats are fighting harder than ever to help combat inflation. Did you know that? Did you feel that? Do you understand that Hakeem Jeffries and the Democrats are looking out for us? You see, that's just it. That's one of the great lies with these people. Is they can just step up. And they're pushing us into a more explosive SHTF scenario. You see, that's what they really want. They don't want lower prices. They want people pissed. They don't want a more affordable standard of living. They want us fighting with each other and fighting with them. I think we all knew that, didn't we? But we're watching the disintegration of the Democrat Party as they do just exactly as I think they planned. And that's put everyone in, well, economic, financial, and national peril. Right? Biden, his first year in office. And, you know, Mr. T created the he created the intro where Biden is sitting there laughing and clapping his hands as the comedian makes fun of him for all the inflation on fuel and housing and food. How have they been fighting? When have we seen deflation? Well, let's see. They came in, the prices started going through the damn roof, and so then they raised interest rates. Well, that's what you do in a free market when it's working. You know, when everything's allowed to work. The things that cause the inflation don't just go away when you raise interest rates. All you did, they just made life even more unaffordable for us. They just did. I don't know. I mean, really, what the Democrats done? I mean, give me one good faith act. Did they lower taxes? No. In fact, this year, I know people who are still behind, haven't paid their taxes, had to get extensions, are taking out personal loans to pay a fucking tax. Shocking when I heard that. Shocking and painful. Very upsetting. You know, fuel, it went up and it stayed up. It went up and it stayed up. It's not getting any better that I can see. I mean, these fluctuations up and down. Yeah, it goes down 20 cents. Well, it just went up 20 cents. That's not, you're not saving any money, right? You can't, raise prices $1, doubling the price of, say, a widget, and then turning around and saying, well, you cut the price of the widget by 30%, well, but you raised it 100%. How is that a fucking win, right? And that's just it's the nature of what we're dealing with. Now, the point I'm really going to get at here is Hakeem Jeffries, he says he's trying to help, and they're not. And Democrats are turning from Joe Biden. More than the media is reporting. It's far worse than the media is reporting. Biden is far worse than John F. Kerry as far as popularity. So Biden is losing popularity amongst all groups, including minorities, or I should say, especially minorities. Liberal white idiots. They're going to continue to be liberal white idiots. So they're losing popularity, which means they're going to lose the election, because we are going to show up and we're going to vote our asses off one time. Right? Make sure the vote isn't stolen. Make sure the election's not stolen this time. So the question I have to ask you is, what does this do to the Democrats? What options do they have? See, that's a very important question. As inflation goes up, the people can buy less. The people hit hardest by inflation aren't the rich. It's the poor. What does the multimillionaire care if they have to pay an extra $5 for their steak and another $10 for their lobster? That doesn't hurt them at the end of the day. The regular family folks, they go from buying, a hamburger to buying, tuna helper. And they're not in any good shape at all. Everything's more expensive, so they're going to be more on edge. They're more afraid. They think they're going to lose. They think Trump is going to hurt them because the Democrats keep saying, Republicans are evil and they're going to steal their money. Well, tell you what, folks, you know who's stealing the money? The banks and inflation, which is the government. So it's coming. It really is, folks. The tension. I think there is explosive tension and fear out there. The people who are hurt the most, who are being promised the most, are the Democrats, who have gotten the least real attention from their political party. They don't take responsibility for themselves. So what makes you or me or anyone think that they'll take responsibility, right, for their own, shall we say, financial situation? We haven't seen that yet from people who are completely irresponsible welfare thugs. Welfare thugs, that's funny. No, they are the ones who get mad and look for any reason to riot and then loot and then screw people over and burn, etc. I see what's going on right now as fuel for the fire of SHTF. It's all fuel for the fire. Oof. Oh, no, can't go. Anyways, folks, what do you think? Did we hit it? Did we hit it out of the park? Are we understanding what's going on? Because I absolutely am. I get it 100%. I see where they're taking us. They're taking us right down the right down the path to the SHTF land. I'm prepared. I'm looking for the signs. I'm looking for local signs that would indicate the rising tensions building, and I'm starting to see them kind of bust away at the straps. In any event, I'll see you back here for the Friday free-for-all later. Hey, chance favors the prepared mind. Aren't you glad you are a prepper?